the RMS Titanic, a name that echoed with grandeur, a symbol of man's triumph over nature, the largest ship ever built, a floating palace of dreams carrying over 2,000 souls. It embarked on its maiden voyage, sailing from Southampton to New York, a journey that promised luxury and adventure, a journey destined for tragedy. The date was April 14th, 1912. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows on the vast expanse of the Atlantic. The Titanic, a beacon of light, sliced through the calm waters, unaware of the icy darkness that lay ahead. The night was alive with music and laughter. In the opulent dining saloons, champagne flowed freely. Passengers dined on gourmet meals, unaware of the impending doom. In the grand ballroom, couples swayed to the rhythm of the waltz. The atmosphere was electric with joy and anticipation. On the upper decks, lovers strolled arm in arm, whispering sweet nothings under the starlit sky. They marveled at the vastness of the ocean, unaware of the icy grip that awaited them. In the smoking room, men puffed on cigars, discussing business and politics. The mood was one of contentment and camaraderie. Unbeknownst to the revelers, a sense of urgency gripped the wireless room. The operators, bathed in the dim glow of their instruments, were the unsung sentinels of the night. Their ears were attuned to the crackling whispers of the ether, a lifeline in the vast, dark ocean. Distress calls crackled through the airwaves, each one a desperate plea for help. The operators, with furrowed brows and steady hands, relayed these messages with a sense of duty and urgency. Warnings of icebergs in the vicinity were transmitted, their presence a silent menace in the frigid waters. The operators knew the gravity of these messages, each one a potential harbinger of disaster. But the messages went unheeded, lost in the flurry of personal messages. The airwaves were crowded with the chatter of passengers, their personal communications drowning out the warnings, a fatal oversight that would seal the fate of the Titanic. The ship, a marvel of modern engineering, was now on a collision course with destiny. In the bowels of the ship, stokers toiled tirelessly in the engine room. Their faces were smeared with coal dust, their muscles straining with each shovelful of coal. The heat was stifling, and the air thick with coal dust. The stokers, drenched in sweat, labored on, their efforts a testament to human endurance. These unsung heroes kept the mighty engines churning, their work ensuring the ship's relentless progress through the icy waters. Unaware that their efforts would soon be in vain, the iceberg, a silent predator, lay in wait, its icy fingers reaching out for the unsuspecting ship. The Titanic continued its relentless journey, oblivious to the danger lurking beneath the waves. The passengers, blissfully unaware, reveled in the luxury of the grand ship, while fate silently approached. Section 4. The Ice Giant's Kiss. At 11:40 p.m., the unthinkable happened. A sudden jolt, barely perceptible at first, then a scraping sound like fingernails on a chalkboard. The Titanic shuddered, its massive frame groaning in protest. The unsinkable ship had struck an iceberg. Panic spread through the ship like wildfire. Passengers rushed to the decks, their faces etched with fear and disbelief. The crew, initially dismissive of the danger, now realized the gravity of the situation. The unsinkable Titanic was taking on water, and it was sinking fast. Section 5. Chaos Under the Stars. As the night wore on, the situation grew increasingly dire. The once majestic ship, now a scene of utter chaos, was slowly succumbing to the icy grip of the Atlantic. The realization of the impending disaster dawned on everyone, casting a shadow of fear and uncertainty. The lifeboats, woefully inadequate for the number of passengers and crew, were lowered into the icy waters. Panic and confusion reigned as people scrambled to secure a place, knowing that their chances of survival depended on it. The frigid air was filled with desperate cries and shouts. Women and children were given priority, their cries of terror echoing through the night. Mothers clutched their children tightly, their faces etched with fear and sorrow. The lifeboats, though a beacon of hope, were also a stark reminder of the grim reality. Men stood on the deck, their faces pale and drawn, knowing their fate. Some offered words of comfort to their loved ones, while others stood in silent resignation, accepting the inevitable. The bravery and stoicism displayed by many were both heartbreaking and inspiring. The band played on, their music a haunting melody against the backdrop of chaos and despair. Their tunes, a mix of hope and sorrow, provided a strange sense of calm amidst the turmoil. It was a final act of defiance against the encroaching darkness. Acts of heroism and cowardice played out in those final, agonizing hours. Some passengers displayed incredible bravery, helping others to safety while others succumbed to fear and panic. The true nature of humanity was laid bare in those moments. As the Titanic slipped beneath the waves, taking with it the dreams and aspirations of all those aboard, a profound silence fell over the ocean. The tragedy left an indelible mark on history, a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictable nature of fate. Section 6, A Night Etched in Time. This chapter delves into one of the most infamous nights in maritime history. The sinking of the Titanic sent shockwaves around the world, reverberating through every corner of society. It shattered the illusion of man's technological superiority, a stark reminder that nature's power can humble even the grandest of human creations. The unsinkable ship had sunk on its maiden voyage, a tragic irony that still haunts us today. Taking with it over 1,500 souls, each with their own stories, dreams, and aspirations. The tragedy exposed the glaring shortcomings in maritime safety regulations, leading to significant changes in how ships were equipped and operated. The disaster left an indelible mark on history, forever changing the way we view maritime travel. It serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the ever-present risks that come with venturing into the unknown, and the unpredictable nature of the sea, a force that can be both beautiful and terrifying. The Titanic's legacy lives on not just as a tale of tragedy, but as a testament to the human spirit, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of progress. Both in its moments of triumph and its darkest hours, the story of the Titanic continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us of the delicate balance between ambition and humility.